Speaker McCall, you're recognized to present the Veteran of the Week, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
Members, Mr. Speaker, thank you. Members, it is my pleasure today to introduce the Veteran of the Day. Mr. Carol Lee Cargill, a World War II era veteran, was drafted into the Army on April 17, 1945 in Tishomingo, Oklahoma, to serve in the 77th Infantry Division of the United States Army. After the completion of the war, he attended combat engineering for 30 days to become a truck driver and dozer operator to clear approximately 13 to 15 feet of snow off the streets of Sapporo on the northern island of Japan. In describing his experience in Sapporo, Mr. Cargill explained, "We had no winter clothing. We got trench foot from water soaking through our boots." After this assignment, he was then sent to the 51st Ordinance in Zushi, Japan, where he was involved with ammunition deposition, and much of the ammunition was wet. It was Mr. Cargill's job to destroy and dispose of the ammunition by either burning it or dumping it into the ocean. Then on July 4th, 1946, as part of the ammunition, the big shots were arranged to be stationed along the mountain circling the ammo depot site. The 51st Ordnance shot off for approximately 2 hours, causing his ears to ring for days. That was also the day he lost his hearing and became a service-connected veteran. Mr. Cargill was honorably discharged on November 28, 1946, achieving the rank of Private First Class. He received the Pacific Campaign Ribbon, one Overseas Service Bar, an Army of Occupation Ribbon, and a Japan Victory Ribbon. He is currently a member of the Veterans of Foreign War Center in Tishomingo, Oklahoma, and housed at the Sulphur Veteran Center, and one of my dear constituents. Members of the House of Representatives, please welcome today to our chamber, Private First Class, Mr. Carol Lee Cargill. Mr. Speaker, would the clerk read the citation? Clerk will read.
Whereas Carol Lee Cargill, resident of Milburn, Oklahoma, in House District 22, served in the United States Army from April 17, 1945, and was honorably discharged on November 28, 1946. And whereas Carol Lee Cargill, Private First Class of the 77th Infantry Division of the United States Army, served in Sapporo on the North Island of Japan as a truck driver, clearing 13 to 15 feet of snow off the streets of Sapporo. Next, Mr. Cargill was sent to the 51st Ordinance of Zushi near Yokosuka, Japan, and the site for ammunition depot. Here, he was involved with ammunition deposition, which involved destroying and disposing of this ammunition by burning it or dumping it into the ocean. On July 4th, 1946, as part of the ammunition deposition, they arranged all of the big shots to be stationed along the mountains circling the ammo depot site. The 51st Ordinance shot off for approximately 2 hours, causing his ears to ring, ultimately resulting in hearing loss. After these events, Mr. Cargill became a service-connected veteran. And whereas Carol Lee Cargill, in recognition of his accomplishments and service in the U.S. Army, was awarded the Asiatic Pacific Campaign Ribbon, Overseas Service Bar, Army of Occupation Ribbon, and Japan Victory Ribbon. And whereas the state of Oklahoma holds our veterans in the highest esteem and appreciates the sacrifices and contributions they have made to preserve the freedoms and way of life that we hold so dear. And whereas the Oklahoma House of Representatives of the 56th Legislature takes great pride in honoring Carol Lee Cargill. Now therefore, pursuant to the motion of Speaker Charles McCall, the Oklahoma House of Representatives extends to Carol Lee Cargill sincerest commendations and directs that this citation be presented.
service to our country and the state of Oklahoma. Can I say a few words? Yes, you may. Mr. Speaker, and Mr. Cargill will be recognized for a few words.
Ms. Cargill, you're recognized for a few comments.
I'm sorry to say that I could not hear all of that, because that deal, even though we'd went to the medic several times because our ears would ring after firing a rifle. But though that particular time I brought it in there, that's when I lost it good. And I cannot even go to a movie that. And secondly, if you could go where I went to in Japan and got acquainted with the people that we got acquainted with after we got there for a while. At first, all of them did give up, and we had some problems. But sooner or later, the people in Japan is no different than us. We got taught, we were there where the fishermen made a living, and they were just men, and women, just like us. They had a little bit, but they didn't get a vote. Only the big shots and the rich got the vote. They did not get to vote. And I would say 80% of the people of Japan before the war didn't know what it was to vote for a person. It didn't have this. Keep that in mind as we go along and travel through God's pathway. You learn to love and respect our government and how we elect our officials. And good thing is that both a Democrat and Republican, because if it was only a Democrat or Republican, we would be a dictatorship. So be thankful for that, and that's all I got to say. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.